hustlers? Hope you're out there hustling hard and staying safe. It's your boy PJ, sliding in for another video. Alright, y'all. This video is a lot more off the cuff because I had really no intentions of making this video. But after doing some research last night on the whole Seattle thing, I'm gonna break it down. Okay, if y'all weren't paying attention to what's been going on in the gig world, long story short, a couple of cities/states are pretty much coming up with legislation. Don't lie, I always say that wrong word. They're making laws to pretty much hold these gig companies accountable to make sure that they pay us an hourly rate to some extent. Like, make sure we make no less than XYZ depending on the state itself. An example of that is, I believe New York is like right at 29 something an hour for Doordash and Uber Eats, I believe, and Uber itself and things of that nature. California got a version of that. They call it Prop 22. I think they can't get paid under 18 some an hour or something similar to that. They have to get paid. They have to get paid by the companies themselves, the difference or something like that. Everyone has their own different version of it. But anyway, doing my research, I didn't know how close we are for it to spread to way more cities and states. Like, I stay in Chicago. If you guys don't watch my channel, Chicago, Illinois, and they've been talking about this since last summer. I didn't know this. They actually was waiting on states like Seattle to see what they do, and they're gonna do this stuff, very soon or whatever. So I'm like, okay, I've got to start prepping, to see how it works. Of course, we won't know 100% until they actually reveal how they're going to address it. But it's coming. Now, quick opinion. I hate it, love it. I hate it because I do not like the government having to step in, because we're supposed to be quote unquote independent contractors, and we are supposed to be treated fairly. But it is what it is. The government works in a weird way. They're not going to work in 100% our best interest. It's going to be like a generalization. So it's going to be iffy. That's all I got to say. But it is what it is. But what I love the fact that, yeah, they putting some of these gig companies under, put some restrictions, kind of like, because they're getting over on us drivers to some extent. They're paying, without these tips, a lot of these orders wouldn't be worth nothing. So it is what it is on that one. Now, do I believe that these gig companies didn't see this coming? I strongly doubt that. They have some genius. They made they made these apps. So I don't see them sitting there like, oh no, it came out of nowhere. I feel like, and this is just a personal theory of mine, I feel like they sat down, somebody sat down and said, if we pay the drivers right now XYZ, we will make this little XYZ. But if we just take as much as we can until we get caught, and everybody knows that the government and the laws move slow, so they probably like, man, if we just do it to drag our butts and cut as much as we can until they catch up with us, we gonna make XYZ. I bet you that number that they made, which I mean, this is just kind of common sense. They know, they gonna make more money by paying us less right now than they gonna lose later on. But I'm just saying, I guarantee you that's what happened. They knew they want to make all their money now. They was borrowing against their todays to pay for their tomorrows. I think that's how the saying go. I almost guarantee you that's what happened. But it is what it is with that. But the case, the thesis or whatever you want to call it, for this video in particular though, I feel like, man, we got to start getting prepared for it. Like, start looking into cities similar to your cities or states similar to yours so you can know how to play it. Like for me, Chicago's always, it got a bunch of different names. One of the names is Second City for two things. One, because it burnt all the way down the downtown area and then got rebuilt. And another one is our similarities to New York as far as political stance or whatever you want to say. So long story short, I'm keeping a very close eye on how they doing stuff in New York, because I feel like when it gets to here, it's going to be very similar to how New York do it. So I'm just trying to, wrap stuff around in my head and excuse me, and just get a bearings on what it is. One thing I'm loving, especially for Doordash, is they're gonna throw out them high percentage programs, which I still to this day don't like it. Hey, I participated in to some extent, in and out of it, whatever, but it still sucked. It should have been on customer rating and just customer rating period. And as long as you perform, they could even put, okay, you gotta do XYZ, this many deliveries. That'd have been cool, but whatever, it's neither here nor there. I'm glad they throwing it out the window. That's one of the things I love, that all that stuff to go out. So that's love. But yeah, I'm just keeping an eye on it and stuff, just telling you guys, just man, Do your due diligence. If you feel like you're gonna be working this semi-full-time, everybody got a different definition of full-time. Like I keep saying, my definition, if you working 20 plus more hours a week, every week you gig work, you full-time in my view. But whatever. But if you're gonna be still in this world, do y'all research. Don't let it come. Don't start doing your research right when it change. Hey, look into your look online. Look into your state, city/state. See what's gonna happen. See if they talking about even doing this. Try to prepare yourself, because you don't want to be at the end, because there may be another flood depending on if it's good enough for your local area. It may be like everybody, like, hey, they may jump into gig work. And these companies, they don't like it, so they doing things like Seattle. They said they ain't gonna be no. They just gonna let every driver get on, and that's some hating stuff. That's some real hating stuff. But that's just so they don't have to pay that hourly, so they gonna bounce around. So, in my opinion, just off of that alone, multi-app is about to be golden. Get as many apps as you can, because even though they keep talking about the big 3 apps, DoorDash, Uber Eats, and DoorDash, Uber, and Grubhub, I think, which I gotta look forward to, it's gonna apply to every app. I think this minimum is gonna apply to every app. Cause I don't see no saying, hey, this is work, but this, no, I don't see that. Something's gonna change even for the catering apps, I believe personally, because they have to abide by it too. I don't see no exception. So multi-app is about to be golden. Get every app, I say right now, because the sign-up list will be long. Sign up right now, especially if your state is similar to other states. Like, sign up as quick as you can, because you gonna need it. Not need it, but I think it'll be beneficial. I mean, you're gonna do what you want. It don't matter, but it is what it is with that, man. But hey, man, I'm about to hustle hard, staying safe, man. Hit that like and subscribe button for your boy, man. I'll check in later. I'm gonna get back in the grind. I'm still in the big boy truck for the next couple of days. Hopefully tomorrow or Thursday, man, it's be over with, because this gas, it ate up. I ain't used to this. Need to get back in the trap mobile, for real, for real. But hey, man, I love each and every one of y'all that made this part of the video, man. Hit that like and subscribe to your boy. Peace.